Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an essential Figma skill that'll seriously level up your design workflow, how to use frames and auto layout in Figma. By the end of this tutorial, you'll not only know how to set things up step by step, but you'll also understand why these features make your interface designs so much more flexible, polished, and easy to update. So let's jump straight in and start designing smarter, not harder. Alright, first things first, we need to create a frame. In Figma, a frame is kind of like a container or a canvas for your designs. Think of it as the foundation of a building. Everything else you do sits on top of it. To create your frame, simply hit the Frame tool, that's the one that looks like a hashtag or a pound sign in your toolbar, and click and drag on your canvas to size it however you want. You can also use the shortcut key, which makes things even faster. Frames in Figma can be used for whole screens, panels, cards, or almost anything else you can imagine organizing your design around. Once your frame's set up, let's add some text. Select the frame so it's active, then grab the text tool. You can do this by pressing T on your keyboard. Click anywhere inside your frame and start typing. It could be a headline, a button label, or something simple like "Hello, Figma." It doesn't really matter for this demonstration, but just make sure you can see the text element clearly inside your frame. This is where things start to get interesting, because combining text with auto layout is a game changer for responsiveness and consistency. Now, with your text in place, let's talk about making layouts smarter. With your frame selected, look to the right-hand side of your screen for the Layout panel. This is where you'll find everything you need to control spacing, alignment, and most importantly for today, set up Auto Layout. Auto Layout is Figma's way of making your designs adapt automatically to their content. Imagine it as a magic rule that says, no matter what content I put in here, keep everything spaced neatly and resize things for me as needed. It's especially handy for things like buttons or lists, where the amount of text might change, but you always want your spacing to look perfect. So find the plus button or the option that says Add Auto Layout. It might just say Auto Layout depending on your Figma version. Click on that and you'll see some new controls appear. From here, you can set padding, that's the space inside the borders of your frame, and also adjust the gaps between items, which right now is just your text, but it could be multiple elements. Take a moment here to play with those numbers. Increase the padding to see how your text gets a bit more breathing room. Don't worry if it feels a little fiddly. It's absolutely normal to adjust these settings several times until things look just right. Now here's the real magic. With auto layout set up, every time you resize your frame, your text and spacing will adjust automatically. Try it out by dragging the edges of your frame. See how your text stays perfectly centered and how the padding stays consistent. Imagine you're designing a button and the label changes from OK to send feedback. Auto Layout makes sure your button grows along with the text, so you never have to manually resize things again. This saves so much time and keeps your designs looking super professional, even when you have to make lots of tweaks. And that's it. You've just set up a responsive, flexible layout in Figma using frames and Auto Layout. It may seem simple, but mastering this technique will open the door to all sorts of dynamic, polished designs in your future projects. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want to see more tips on working with Figma. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more practical tutorials just like this. Thanks for watching and happy designing.